Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Deluxe series on hard mode. Whoa, we've got trains everywhere, and there's our newest one heading over there on the right, the passenger train that we're heading up the hill. And we're going to continue on with that line today. However, just while we're down here outside of Inglewood, isn't it? Inglewood? Yep, Inglewood. Sometimes, you know, it's been a week, I forget. It's good to be back anyway. We're going to continue. I'm just going to fix up this bit of road that I didn't fix up last time. And basically we're going to then head up the hill and continue on the service and getting that line up and running. Alright, so straight into it today. There's not much to say, that's what we're doing. And it's, I know it's been about a week since we've been back, but do enjoy it. I don't know if I'll be upping the tempo on the Transport Fever series at the moment. Seems to be going well at this rate, but I kind of wouldn't mind getting back into a little bit more Transport Fever, purely because I like the game, and that's all it comes down to. Can I get a bridge across here at some point? Maybe we can get a straight one like there. It does have a funny dip in it. Can I use that one just as concrete? Yep. We're just going to head straight down to you, I think. Except, give me some curve. And you won't be like that. You will be like that. No. I don't know why. Take it back a bit. Yep. That's probably better. That's worse. Okay. Take it back to about there. We'll come from this way now. Now we'll come up. Okay, that's better. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just get our smoothing gun and we'll actually just fix all that terrain like such. Okay. Nice and easy. Right, done. In here you can get a bit of a smooth off now that that's all been fixed. I don't mind the actual hard looking walls there, like the canyony sort of walls. I don't mind them around this area. They kind of suit the map, basically. Right, so we're done now. Look at this horrible bridge here. Did I put that in or did the AI put that in? I think I put that in. I'm going to leave it though, however. It may get built up and it may end up looking not too bad. I just want to do a couple more things in here. Maybe we get a bit of a crossing in here as well. Is that going to wreck my track? Yes, it is. It's going to make the track horrible. There's one way I could probably get around it, and that is to flatten the actual area around it, then put the road in. That generally can be... No. See, it still doesn't like it. I think because my track is on a slope, therefore the road does not like it. That's okay. What we'll end up doing is let's just put in a bit of a small sort of a... You're kind of in the way of where I want to use there, mate. We'll put in like a bit of a small sort of development area in here. Right. That's your sort of way in. Right, and then you can just have that link to there. You can have that link to there. No, we'll leave that. You can just have a dead end. Oh no, you can have a connection there. Okay, that's good. Right, there's a little development section just there, and you can have another one out here potentially at some point in the future. And same for in here. Just a little split off. I'll put a little T section in just here. Like such, right? Little development areas. Well, can you go in where you look less? Yeah, like that. And then I guess you could have something. I don't want them connecting up to the roundabout, even though they probably will. Let's put something like this. Yeah, okay, I'll leave that. Okay, it looks like a little cactus. There you go. So that's sort of the little development areas they can build off in there. And potentially we can get some We can some buildings going up. You know, and some in here wouldn't be bad either in the future. You could probably extend that underneath the bridge and make a little tunnel through and out you go. But we'll see how the AI get on. Right, let's get up the hill, up here to Antioch, where we had our train put in last time, the station put in. It's going quite swimmingly up here, right? We got a lot of people utilizing the tram systems. The trams are doing, well, they were doing, well, last time I checked. Let's see how you go. Now, someone did say something about my one-way trams on the roundabout, which is correct. They should be only going one way, should they not? No, they're not. The roundabout is not set to going one way. So let's go. I think we want that. I think we want that. That. Electric. Bus lane. Now it should be right. Okay, so the roundabout should be set correctly. Yep, it is. So they got to use the inside lane. And that's all correct now. Alright, so cool, that's done. Right, little homework jobs done and dusted. We are ready to move up to here to Norman. So Norman is going to have a station in it, but then we're going to be swinging Norman around back to Dayton. And then Dayton, remember we're saying, is probably going to go down around the mountain. Coming around the mountain when she comes. Right, so let's check a couple of things out about Norman. Norman has, so it's got commercial here, industrial here, and residential here. So it's pretty much got residential on the side that we kind of don't want it. But we can bring a train line up around here, utilizing some nice bridge work through here, bring it into potentially the commercial zone down the side here, swing it back around underneath the industrial zone, out under the mountain and away. That could be pretty much how we do this. So, that being said, we do have a station right here ready to go. Like a spot for a station anyway. Can we get a bit of, ooh. It's going to be tight through here, isn't it? And I don't mind the buildings being there. We want two, because we may end up running trains both directions at some point in the future. Ever. Can you run it at 240 or not? 240 is quite long, isn't it? You might be able to sneak under that road there. But it's this road here where you're going to have a tight turn in, aren't you? That's quite a view for a train station, I'll be honest. That is quite a view. And also, Ham, yeah, I know. I see it. I do it every time. Surely, at this time of the year, it should be just giving me high speed. Alright. So, first thing I'm going to work on, getting the track out of town. Which is potentially going to involve deleting some road. Yeah, I'm aware that you're unhappy with that. I will fix it shortly. The AI screaming at me again. Now, do I want to head up under there? Just get rid of all that. Okay. Luckily, there's not a lot of people built there, so we don't have to really worry about demolishing houses there, so that's quite good. All right, you come around there. No, wrong track. Crikey's. Right. Take that off. Right, we're going to squeeze, we're shooting back up that way, so you could actually potentially come, like, stay flat for us. Stay flat for us. Whoa, there's some loud traffic outside my house today. I do apologize if you guys can hear that on there. On the live streams, a lot of people do tell me they can't quite hear it, but nevertheless, it is quite loud in my ears anyway. That's quite a large tunnel as well, Ham. Are you sure you're happy with that? Sometimes it just has to be. It has to be. Now, I don't want to... I'm just going to put that tunnel there for the moment. Because I don't know where we're going to set Dayton's station just yet. So that kind of is we need to get this in place just so I can see where we can put the town back together. but we may end up deleting the track back a fair way just to see where I'm actually going to run it. For the moment, that's quite a horrible turn it's got there too. Yeah, just leave it to there. We may end up deleting it back to here anyway and redoing it, because you can't be having weird curves off like that. Okay, so let's get the town sorted back out here, because we have kind of disrupted this. What's going on here? Right, so we should be able to get a flat crossing there, and you don't need that, and you don't need that. That should not upset the track. And instantly I can see that we need a roundabout. I know you guys have a go at me a lot about my roundabouts. But you know that I'm right, okay? You know that roundabouts rule the world. In fact, I'm going to put a roundabout section in just down here. So I want to get, make this look properly sorted. I'm going to flatten the land around it, coming off the actual road itself. So if I flatten the area off the rail, I mean, not the road, if I flatten the area around the rail, it means that I'll get everything tickety-boo, because we know that we are running this rail through here flat all the way through. Right, so just do that. Nice. Okay. So let's drop a roundabout there, and we'll drop another one there. Two eyes, all right? The goggle bouts, okay? The goggle bouts. Run that between there. You can have your little connection to there. You can have a connection down into here, which you can have as a curved road. Okay. Then you can have, we might fix your road up here. Just give me a, maybe we need to smooth off this road now as well. Just around here. Smooth that area. Okay, so when you come out of here, get you a nice. Wow, hang on a minute, because we might need to set up some kind of a, I'm thinking some kind of a, estate style, area. Right, now that's got a bit of a funny bit there, only because I want to do that. So that can come to there, which in turn goes to there. That's got it looking better, right? And then, yeah, you can stay up that way. Where's your connection? Yeah, right there. Unfortunately, I think I've mad this one up a little bit. I need to get you maybe to about there. Oh, that works. That actually works really nicely. It's got an elegant little style. I'm just sort of blocking this sort of timber mill up. I'm sort of blocking it off just a bit, and then we can get a bit of an estate sort of looking area into it, right? So you can actually have a connection to there now. Now, I know I've got smaller road there. That doesn't matter. And then, obviously, we might need to give you a little bit more of a plateau up here area to work with, right? In case you've got... I can smooth that all up now. In case you've got people that want to build out this way. All right, get all that chalked up. Nice, okay, and that's that sort of area. New sort of industrial area that can go in. Well, it's kind of going to be a commercial / industrial sort of zone, isn't it? Right, let's get the track. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. I don't mind that road, the sort of dead-end road going right out to that peninsula. However, we probably need to work on... Wowzers! Yeah, come back here, please. We probably need to work on getting the actual rail sorted out first. Right, now, it's going to be a little bit trickier up this way. I don't want it exactly... You know, we're going to end up with these gargantuan-looking sort of bridges, which are nightmarish and hellish. You just wouldn't see that. That's just not a thing. Is there any way we can not have these pillars like that? No, I don't think there is. Oh, gosh, I can't even get a good, like, the camera keeps wanting to dip down to the actual height that's there. So I think to save face, we might even have to do a little bit more work here. Can I bring you... I want to bring you from, like, maybe I need to make you, like, to there. Then give me a height from, like, there. Yeah, so the bridges aren't as big. And then you can come back like how you were. I know this is going to cost me a lot in, it's going to cost me a lot in land value, but I think we can afford it. In land value? No, I mean in land manipulation. Okay. Now what I want to do is I kind of want you... You need to start swinging back. Also, you probably do need to start heading downwards at some point. We're going to use our one angle, okay, here's the thing. I can't quite get the camera work sorted itself out, right? So I just want you to go to here for me. But we're going to slightly come down. We're going to use this bridge, if we can. No, so we have to go with that one. Are you comfortable with coming down about there? Yeah, you are. I'll fix all this land up so it doesn't look quite like that, but I may even leave it and put a bridge over the top. We can do some fun stuff with roads. Yeah, okay, I'm quite happy for you to start coming down at that angle. Because what we're going to get is we're going to get nice tunnel bridge. Tunnel. Once again. I'll put one pillar in, and you can let me know what you think. We can... That just seems ridiculous, but I'll put one in, okay? It's not a big span. It's enough of a span that we can probably get away with it. And this one here... Not a thing, okay? Not a thing, okay? We might get away with that. You know, we can probably cover some up with trees as well, which probably wouldn't be so bad. Anyway, okay, let's crack on. Let's just see what we can make of this. That's probably the last section there where it's going to look... Where we're going to have that effect. But at the same time, we can probably... Yeah, we can probably do something to decorate it. You know, we can probably... put in some tree assets, whatever. Down around the place and dress it all up around this area, you know. Put in the trees. Get some road stuff going in around up here as well. You sort of, you know, you start to put some decoration stuff in, it starts to really sort of hide it. And then what we do is we get some of the road stuff like this. The camera work's really killing me here. I don't know if we're going to be high enough here, to be honest. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I'm quite happy to leave that old bridge too. What if you put like a modern... Yeah, the concrete one looks good. It looks a bit more modern. But the old one looks really good. It looked really good because it had both pillars each side. So leave it like that. There needs to be a roundabout there, by the way. So you see what I mean? You get these lucky people that live out on this rock just here. Wouldn't they be lucky? Wouldn't they not be lucky? I wouldn't like to live out there, that's for sure. I'd get vertigo every day. I'd go out to have my breakfast. Right, anyway, so you get what I mean. Yeah, we can do some fun stuff. We could probably even bring a road all the way around to this side of the actual train station and potentially have some people live out here, you know. What do you do it now? Put it in. Show the people what you mean. Like that. Except now you get that horribleness again. What about if you put that in? You still get that horribleness. And the camera work. So hard to work camera work on this ledge. So I do apologize. There we go. That works. That doesn't work. Oh my gosh, I apologize. Oh no, I've deleted the road now. I do apologize for my camera work. I can't quite help it in terms of how this it's not quite. It's just not quite. If I could fill up the gap that is just there. I don't mind utilizing supports, just not supports that far down. What about if you bring this out just to about like there? See how that goes. That works for me. But what about if you have that one? Yeah. Okay. Well, you got to kind of keep that one because you've used that one there. Look, it is what it is. It's going to be a thing. But anyway, you see what I mean. People can build it this way if they want. Those lucky few. Put your train track back in. Might be quite nice, you know. We might get some suckers that build out there. Right? Those daredevils that love to live on the edge of life. Right, so that's in there, that's in there. It'll be quite a nice train ride up here, actually. Especially if you've got, at some point, some trees, some cars coming over the top. And, you know, I think that'll look good. Just going to clean up some of this tree work here. You just wouldn't have trees in the middle of the track like that. Even on the sides there. Don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Right. Good. Got it good. We're all good here. They can be on top. That's fine. Right. Let us crack on with our train tracks. So, I kind of don't really want the train to be underground the whole way. So, I'll probably end up carving canyons out. I'll show you what I mean from there. But let's get started from this end anyway, because we want to start heading up. Now, we're going to have a similar sort of issue here. Are we going to come straight up? I think we are. It is a long way. It's a long way to go. And see what I mean? Straight away, we're going to have this problem just here. So we might have to wend our way up the mountain like that. Utilizing this bridge. Okay. We'll have to follow the sort of road that we can. I don't know. By the time we get to there, I'm thinking it's surely going to be long enough. A long enough sort of spout. Now, this is what I mean. We're going to be cutting canyons in like that. And then I'm going to be readjusting the mountainside to make it look like we've got these grandeur views out over as we escalate up the mountain. I don't mind some areas that aren't canyons. Like, we're going to have a bit of tunnel there. Right? So come to, like, there. Right, so we can have a bit of tunnel here. Where it opens back out just here. That's where we're sort of aiming, just there. I don't think that's you're not going to make that. If you try and connect that now, too much slope. Crikeys, we're going to have to give it more slope. Right, so let's go from here, this point right here. Yeah, this was always going to be a bit of trouble. So we'll go from here. This is where I've always gone. I'm about to go against everything I say when it comes to my slope. I always like to use the 1 degree, right? The 1 degree I mean is that degree up. That's the slope I like to go with. But because we're using electric, I think we can get away with it a little bit more. We're going to go 2 degrees. That's the steepest, right? So we are about to increase from here. We're going to make sure we do this a nice big sort of long span, right? The long span of can I give you these? I'm going to recut this mountain out, I think, to get what I want. That's kind of no. I'm not happy with this track. Right, take it all the way back. 2 things we're trying to avoid here is massive big bridge pillars, but we're trying to avoid going inland so much as well. And unfortunately, I think we have to, but maybe we don't. Maybe we can come. Maybe we come this way like we had planned. Just get the 1 track going for the moment. How about that? See, that works for me. That works a little bit better for me. So then we're cutting out less of the mountain, right? And I can have my little gouge out just there. Oh, this is working brilliantly. Give me a bit of that. Okay, when we get these big spans, I'm going to put the big one pillars in, okay? They seem to be working just a little bit better. That's a bit of bridge there, by the way. Holy moly, look at that. I kind of want to leave these little weird little areas like that as well, and I might do a little bit of decorating. It's trying to put in the tiniest bridge. Which I was happy for it to put in a tiny bridge. I just wasn't happy for it to put in a tiny bridge. With the old style. Okay, so that works, right? Am I connecting? So are we outside to outside there? Outside to... I stay on the inside line. Yeah, that's outside to outside. Right, let's just check our connections here. Yeah, you can have 2 of those. Okay, well, that's weird. Oh, wow. What have you done there? Look, I'll fix that some. Maybe we'll go back and fix that somehow. And then you sort of peter off back into a flattish sort of 1 degree incline. But that's okay. What do we look like? We got... What's going on here? Bit more bridge. Love it. And this here, I'm going to have a cutout there. Okay, we'll do something with that. We'll leave that tunnel. Okay, cool. Happy with that. Yeah, we've got some tunnel action. We've got some open cut areas. Let's get the second one in, then we'll decorate up and I'll show you what I mean. We're going to have these open cut areas. Because I want some spectacular views as we ride this train out, right? This was always going to be a tough, tricky section of track to put together. Right, let's get this sorted out now. So, we're going to take this and flatten that right out. In fact, we'll get this going, we'll get that. We'll just start smoothing that down, right? It's going to cost us a lot of money to get this done. But we basically want to chew out some of this mountain that has been here. Right? And then give me back the smoothing gun. It's going to cost us a bit of money to get it sorted. To manipulate the terrain, right? The old SimCity words. Manipulating terrain, right? I used to say when it was loading up the game. Manipulating terrain. Right, autosave's coming in at an appropriate area. Actually, it's coming together pretty quicker than I actually thought. Right? Actually, that's pretty much done. That's got me exactly where I want, and I'm happy to leave this kind of stuff. Just give it a bit of smoothing, right? Right. It's actually got this pretty much how I want it, all the way through. That's one heck of a passenger route. What about my bit of track here that I didn't like, where it was? Where'd that bit of track go? I love this bit of tunnel, by the way. It's ridiculous. Where'd that bit of track go that I thought was weird? Oh, it's right here. It must have been right here. And it's just filled in. I must have filled in with a bit of smoothing. Okay, well, that's done. Right, well, that's in and out. Next time out, we're going to be putting that in. So we need to get a train on this. We're going to run point-to-point service again. We're not going to run the train loop all the way up at the moment. We might put like a TGV in or something later on down the line, pun included. But for the moment, we're going to have you double back on yourself about here. And here. Get in some signal work. It's only running one train at the moment anyway. If that's okay. Okay. It'll be a bit of fun anyway, won't it? That's the point of it. It's supposed to be a little bit of fun. Okay, and then you're there, and you can just have a couple there, just because. Okay, so I kind of want to take this line here, right? Ing Ant Pax Train. So if I come down to it, copy that, go new line, go from here to here. We will make it to the pinky color that we're making this line. I know our lines are typically being green. Control V. Now this is going to be Norman. In fact, it's got to be the other way around. So we kind of have to do this because it's going to be Ant. Right, so we want to put them in their actual order that they're running in. Norm. That's it. That's your lot. And it's running back. Perfect. It's running double track. Lovely. Just for the moment anyway, until we might even still run a single service that does that. And then later on, I might put the TGV on top of it to run the whole loop, because it'd be quite a good line to run an actual TGV or some kind of Shinkansen or something like that. Some kind of big passenger service where we may actually run it from a stop once there and then stop all the way out at Norman and then run all the way back, skipping out Antioch and Dayton. All right, so that's its big run. I don't know. We can think about it anyway. I like these little twin roundabouts with the rail crossing. I don't always like to put in bridges, and we've got a bridge crossing here if traffic gets a bit caught up. But I like making industrial zones have crossings across rail, right? And in fact, I love having buildings really close to the actual rail line as well. So that being said, right? And then I suppose you can have that, whatever. Do what you want. Okay, and then we could do something the same on that side. Right, and lastly today, before we buy the train, we have to actually connect this up, right? We got to make sure we do that. Otherwise, I'll get some very nasty comments down below. Ham, you didn't connect up the train. Oh, yeah, that's my bad. I didn't. Right, didn't connect up the station, I mean. Yeah, I know. We'll get there. Okay, we're going to delete a few homes to do it. And you know what? That's okay too. I kind of want... No, I'll leave that. I might do some decoration stuff up around there. How do I want to put in my bus stop area though? Not running tram. You could just be 10 meters, you know that, right? I could. That way you can then fit in here. So get rid of this road here like that. You don't really want your people walking too much. All right, so now that you've got that established... Holy, loud truck just went past my house, Batman. Here's the thing. I could have it like that. I want it so the people can be able to walk in. You know what? We're going to move. I don't want to rush this either. I want to make sure we get what we want, so I'm not going to worry about time, okay? Time is the thing that people worry about all the time. If you worry about time, then you can't enjoy what you're doing, and you can't get what you want. Right, so I'm going to shift the actual passenger station down this end. Does that go next to it? No, this bit goes next to it. I want to make it smaller though. Do you need anything bigger than that? You probably don't. Here's the thing. I need as much room as I can get, to be honest. How do you want to do this? I was thinking... Can I go 20? I want the bus stop right outside the entrance, basically. And I want you to be level. Just level with me here. Let me level with you. Yeah, that's how I want that, right? But I don't want people to deny it. Like, people can actually walk down here and through the bus stop and in. So that's fine. But I'm actually going to connect the road up to here as well. right? So it's like that. And then I still want the road connected straight up from here to there as well. Like that, right? So that's exactly how I want that. But now what it affords me is I've got a little bit more room to put in a little bit more building decoration, which is kind of what I want. And that one won't fit. So that can go there. Yep. And then what? And then that one can go there. Then that one. And then that one. So we've got these nice little... Like, it's a little bit different. It doesn't really work. You need to run that one there, right? Then you'll need to run one of those there. And we'll run these all the way down to that, right? That's a little bit better. Right? And I know that you've got the little ones down there, but I actually don't mind that. And then what we can do is we can actually decorate up stuff in here. We might do an episode, or I might have to come back to a live stream because we haven't done a Transport Fever 2 live stream for a while. So be prepared for one of those coming up very soon, I think. We'll probably do a live stream of that at some point. Right. Let's get a quick whip around town as well. So we've got our bus stop here. Let's utilize our first roundabout. Yeah, that's the word. We're gonna come downtown here. We're gonna come up the guts of town through this way. We're gonna kind of just go a little bit different in terms of our bus stops there and then back into that way. Right. You'll see the way we do this shortly. Right. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Perfect. We don't need that. Everyone else can kind of is in walking distance, to be honest. That should be fine. I'm going to keep you. Actually, we'll go back to our fluorocane here, and I want to go Old Norm, City, commuter. Via what? Bus. Sorry, I'm leaning over a steering wheel at the moment. I am going to be recording. Look, if you're expecting a live stream of the Formula 1 game, we're doing the Breaking Point story at the moment. I was supposed to do it twice over the weekend, but it was Dad's birthday on the weekend, so we had a barbecue booked for the day, which got pushed to an evening dinner. So I missed my slot for streaming, but that's okay. I don't mind. Like, I'd rather hang out with my family and have Dad's birthday and stuff. That's you know, that's a given. But it meant that I missed the live stream. So I'm going to be doing it in a recording form. And currently, segue all the way back, I'm leaning over the steering wheel at the moment on the desk to get to the keyboard and mouse, basically. So pretty much when this one comes out tonight, expect a Breaking Point 2 episode to come out as well. For Yep. What do we got? Oh, we got some cars in here. We've got some buses. Let's go let's go this one, thanks. Let's get 3. Set it on Norman City Commuter. Yeah, so expect the Breaking Point 2, Episode 2, Story Mode Formula 1. Me driving the Formula 1 car to come out this evening. Right? So that's your lot. That's your buses that are going to go around town there. That's our connection. We've got the train line in, which I've got here. Ant Norman, Pax train, right? That's all good to go. I've stuck in that line. We're ready to go. Okay, let's buy the train. Let's buy it from, let's buy it from the outside one. Right, so the train we're getting today is going to be this one here, the number 277, right? Why? Because it's just a little bit different again. Okay, we'll work our way down the line. Look at all these cool, fantastic trains we've got. We're going to go the 277, right? Perfect. Buy. Set it on line. Ant Norm Pax train. That's the one. Antioch to Norman. Away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hit play. And whoa! We don't need to go that fast. Let's have a look at it. Oh, isn't she a beauty? Doors be damned. Right. If I didn't say it last time, these models are fantastic and a great mod. Absolutely look fantastic. All right, so that is, let's have a look from this side here as we roll through the actual, roll through the area. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Roll the credits. Members, thank you. Subs, thank you. People that watch on, thank you. And potentially consider leaving a like, commenting, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the latest and greatest what's happening on the channel. Like I said, there'll be another episode of something coming out very shortly. Look at this, we rolled through here. Very cool indeed. Let's get up and right on the front of the train. Line it up. Oh, the driver's right in the middle. That's perfect. Right, okay. Driver hide here. We've got an autosave going on. Perfect timing. So, gang, yes, that's it. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to the screen. Thanks for hanging out today. Next time out, we will be cracking on with the line and getting it all the way hooked up. So we got a lot to do there. All right. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. Get out of here. Just noticed a bit of stone bridge back there we're going to have to edit out next time as well. So these little track ride-alongs are really good for picking out stuff we need to fix up. So there is a little stone bridge back there we're going to have to fix up. There seems to be a signal in the wrong place back there. Another thing we got to fix up.
Doors closing.